Hi everybody, I made a tool so that you can quickly and easily take your attendance data that's emailed to you from Google Meet and cross-reference it with your class roster quickly and easily so you don't have to alphabetize or sort or dig through data. All you have to do is copy and paste, and I'll show you how to do it. You can see them in my email now, and I've got a bunch of emails from meetings-no-reply@google.com. If I click on one of those and open it up, it will give me a spreadsheet with the attendance from the Google Meet that used that code at that time. So if I click on this, it'll open right up. So now I'm in the list. It tells me who was there, their email, how long they were there, and the time they left and came in. My name is at the top here because I was the first person in the Google Meet. I'm not taking attendance for myself, so I'm just going to start with this next cell down, and I'm going to drag down and get my whole list right here. Then I hit Command-C to copy it, and then I head back over to the attendance checker spreadsheet. So I've filled in names for one class, but what you would do is you would just type in the names of the students in that class for whichever hour. You can copy paste them in there, that's okay. Just as long as they're in these boxes. Next, we are going to paste that list from before. And you'll notice I have 2 more students on my roster than I have students that were in my Google Meet. And so I know I'm missing 2 students, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empty spots. So what I'm going to do, you're only going to have to do this the first few times. Once you fixed it and hit save, you fixed it for good. So let's look here, Bill Evans. So I go Command F, and I just type Evans. And Bill Evans was absent today. So how about Herbert Hancock? So over here, it shows me Herbie Hancock was in class. Herbert Hancock was not. And so there's a few students whose names show up differently in Google Meets than they are on the roster. And so I just have to change Herbert to Herbie, and then it turns green. I'm just going through and using the data I pulled from Google Meet to clean up the names in my roster. I need to make sure they match exactly, or it won't pull attendance properly. Case doesn't matter, but everything else does. And you might get stuck on one name that just doesn't seem to be matching up. If that's the case, just go over and copy paste it from the data you pulled from Google Meet. Once you've matched a student's data in your roster with the name from Google Meet, you will not have to do this again. Just make sure you save it when you're done. So now I have 2 extra spots here, and I have 2 people absent. So now all I need to do, instead of going through and trying to figure out, okay, Miles Davis is here, check Miles Davis off the list and going through that way, I can just see, okay, Bill Evans and Clark Terry were gone. And because I've put this list in alphabetical order, I know about where they are on my attendance sheet. That's all there is to it. When you're done, make sure, what I'm going to do is, because this is the first time I've used this, I'm going to delete these names here. I'm going to just make them gray again because it'll look nice and neat that way. And then the next time I do that, as long as those students' names didn't change, and they shouldn't in Google, it will automatically give me that result. And so if you just, every time you do this, just make sure that you delete those names again before you copy paste the next ones. You should be set with all of your classes, and you can look at it real quick. I'm going to hit save because I changed a couple things here. But you, if you just open this, do your thing, and then close it, you do not need to save it if you didn't change anything in the red. So that is all there is to this. It's a pretty simple way to do this. I hope that you can get some use out of it.